Hi, I'm Israel Morales, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to change a tire to a car. I'm going to show you what you'll need and conditions that need to be met. You're going to need a spare tire, you're going to need a jack, a wrench, wheel wedges. Anything would work. If you don't have like just the actual wedge or anything, you could just use a big rock or a stone or brick or whatever, because I don't have one. So wheel, I'm doing that one, and you're going to want to put on the other one. On the side, you're going to push it up to the front and leave it there so the car doesn't move backwards or whatever you're trying to change it. A couple optional things to have: you can have a flashlight, a worker's gloves. Yeah, that's all you need. Most cars, some cars actually, not all of them, have a hubcap. You're going to want to take it off. So I can just pop off the hubcap and it just comes off. After you guys take off the hubcap, the next thing you're going to want to do is take your wrench. You're going to want to find one that's specific to the size of your bolts or whatever. I think they're called lug nuts. Most jacks, most wrenches come with the car once you buy them from dealerships or whatever. You're not going to take them off all the way. You're just going to loosen them up counterclockwise, so they're going to spin like that, every single one of them, in a star pattern actually. So you're just going to go from 1 to 2 and that way, just in a star, however you draw a star. After loosening up the lug nuts, don't take them off all the way. You just want to take off that resistance, because sometimes they're tough and everything. If you can't just use your own body weight, sometimes you could just go the opposite way of what I was doing and just kind of stand on it, use your own entire body weight on it. After that, you're going to want to grab your spare tire actually. You're going to want to take your wrench, and there's like a specific place you're going to want to place it. Owner manuals of the car have like an exact location where you want to place it down. Like most cars have very thick metal layers, or I guess shells right here. This is where you're going to want to place it near the front of the tire. Okay, once you position the jack properly, just line it better. You're going to grab whatever tool you were given to use it. I was given the wrench itself. Just goes here. You can just spin it. Most jacks are meant to carry or lift 1/4 the weight of the car. So say if this car was, I don't know, 5,000 or whatever, or 4,000, you're gonna want a jack that could lift up to 3,000 pounds. Once you start feeling some resistance, you wanna make sure it's good on there and everything. You're just gonna wanna keep raising it until the tire is at least 6 inches off the ground. Okay, once you raise the car roughly 6 inches, you're gonna wanna loosen up the lug nuts. You're gonna wanna go in a star pattern. It's just a star, however you draw a star, just loosen them up in that pattern up until they're entirely off. You're gonna want to keep these because what you're gonna place on your spare tire as well. After that, you're gonna want to remove the tire. When you take out the tire, you're gonna want to place it underneath the car next to the jack. This is a safety thing, so if the jack ever fails or malfunctions or whatever, the tire can catch the car from coming in contact with the bottom like completely. Because if that ever happened, you're not getting that car up. You're not going to place the jack anywhere else. You're not going to lift it. That car is just there. You're going to have to call like a truck or something. They can actually lift the car up. So you're just going to grab the tire, kind of slide it off evenly, and then just roll it underneath the car. From this point, you want to go and get your spare tire. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to grab it just because I don't need to. Roll it over and put it on. It's like a tire, I don't know. So I'm going to grab the tire back. We want to line the holes with the bolts. Once it's on, you're going to want to just wiggle it. Make sure it's as far back as it possibly can, so you hear that clink. Then you're going gonna wanna just basically put these on backwards in the star formation. And then you're just gonna tighten them up as much, not I guess too tight. Because then after that, you're just gonna go in that star motion I said, or that's not a star. Okay, once they're I guess sturdy, you're not gonna wanna tighten them up all the way, not just yet. But after you do that, you're just gonna wanna slowly, ever so slowly, release the jack. The tire reaches the floor and the jack is still on there, you don't want to remove it just yet. For the same reason you put the tire underneath. If the tire were to, I don't know, mess up or whatever, the jack is still there to lift up the car. Lower the jack up to the point where I guess you could just until like I guess the majority of the weight of the car is on the tire. Then you're gonna tighten up all the lug nuts as much as possible until they're all tight, basically in the same star formation that I showed you earlier. Okay, once you tighten it all up, you're just gonna want to grab your hubcap and place it back. Once that's done, we want to take out the jack entirely. Slowly lower it. After you're done changing your spare tire, you're going to want to go ahead and clean up after yourself. Make sure you don't leave anything behind. You don't want to be the cause of someone else having to change their tires.